And good evening, New Mexico. Well, Albuquerque is now one step closer to getting a brand new soccer stadium.
Yeah, City Commission unanimously approved a proposal today to build one inside Balloon Fiesta Park. And it was perhaps the biggest win for this project, which, as we know, has been in the works for years now.
Yeah, the new stadium would, of course, be a permanent home for New Mexico United, but it would also host various community events. The plan is to build it in a parking lot near the balloon launch field. And even though the nearest homes are at least a half a mile away, some neighbors have been putting up quite the fight.
That's true. Griffin Rushton is following the stadium plans for us again and joins us to break down today's decision after just hours of back and forth. Griffin.
Oh yes, members of the city's Environmental Planning Commission heard more than 4 hours of public comment this morning before diving into their own questions, and it was really a mixed bag.
From my living room windows, I can definitely see where the stadium is going to be and the lighting, and I am concerned about our neighborhood.
Building a stadium in my neighborhood where I currently live would be incredible. I see it as a huge positive for this next generation.
What will happen to all the animals if we have that kind of noise and lights and traffic year-round?
At a minimum, the team should be sent back to the drawing board to come up with a plan that will better address our concerns.
Once it's built, people will come. People will embrace.
New Mexico United team leaders have made several changes to the stadium plans to address some of those concerns from neighbors, including extending the stadium roof, investing in specialized audio and lighting systems, and even lowering the height of some light poles. Commissioners acknowledged all of those changes today and suggested the team is doing everything it can to be a good neighbor.
My position is that the application, even since November, has made a number of changes that will tend to mitigate significant adverse impacts.
I also recognize the applicant's willingness to work to make this the best possible project that it can be.
The commission unanimously approved the updated site plans. A New Mexico United spokesperson says today was an important and positive step to bringing a multi-use stadium to Balloon Fiesta Park, and that they look forward to building a facility that will make New Mexico proud. Albuquerque City Councilors still have to give their final approval on the stadium plans, even though they already approved the lease agreement late last year. It's not clear when that vote will happen. Team leaders have said they want the stadium built in time for the 2026 season.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty quick timeline they're working on. I mean, that's a little less than 2 years from now, but do we actually know what the design plans are going to look like moving forward?
We do. The stadium is expected to house anywhere between 9,000 and 12,000 fans. It will have an open roof, which is required by the United Soccer League. Team leaders say their technology is designed to prevent as much light and sound from escaping the stadium, and their construction plans will actually add more parking spaces to Balloon Fiesta Park. NM United is expected to spend at least $30 million to build the actual stadium. That's on them. But state lawmakers are chipping in $15 million for infrastructure upgrades at Balloon Fiesta Park. It's worth noting the team already passed the league's deadline to get their own stadium built, and any more delays could have affected the team's standing in the league. Tessa, Trevor?
All right, Griffin.
We'll see if it's there in 2026.
Yes. Thanks.